Hey, listen, I got some game for y'all. Bingo, confirmation. So look, check us out. Check us out, look. So the one thing I'm learning right now is think about this real quick. If y'all, no matter what generation y'all in, hold on real quick, I gotta get y'all together. No matter what generation y'all in, just think about the old generations and the old stories about relationships that lasted a lifetime. Boom. Now look at how relationships is not lasting, and even y'all younger generation, because I just came out of this store and I was holding a conversation with this one young man, and another lady done said this, and another girl I know done said this too, that confirmation, the cop in the back, that relationships is not meant to last forever. Yes, relationships are meant to last forever. I'm about to say this now because I'm not letting nobody try to pound this shit in my head because y'all is caught up on how relationships is rocking right now in this world. The only way a relationship can last forever is you match the frequency of a relationship lasting forever, because always remember, if the older generations before my generation and my parents, not my parents personally, but people in my era, a generation's parents are still together from when they was born to death do us part, always remember that was a frequency that was holding. And in that era, that's what times was like. Times was not about me looking at your woman or your woman looking at his man. It was none of that. It was women. The women put their head down and men looked at the man straight in his face. You see what I'm saying? That's how it was back in the day. Confirmation. But nowadays, it's that sneaky shit. So now guess what? Y'all younger generation got this confirmation, got this in y'all head that relationships ain't gonna last, and relationships will never last as long as you keep saying that. Is because, like I told dude, you keep telling it to yourself, you gonna keep ending your relationships, period. He was like, well, how am I gonna find someone that's matching matching me? I said, well, first you have to figure out everything that you like and dislike, and then you have to explain that to the woman. Now, don't get this twisted. I said, if you go real deep in my page, like early last year, I said this, that it'll take you some time to keep having to ditch people up out of there, ditch people up out of there, ditch people up out of there, because they're not respecting your boundaries. But once you find that one to respect your boundaries, then you straight. He was like, well, I mean, once she respects your boundaries, eventually that's going to end up lasting. I said, well, listen, if it end up lasting, he said it's going to end up ending. I said, if it's going to end up ending, then best believe this. One, you thought about it's going to end starting the journey off. Two, it's going to end. And three, it wouldn't end if you just express your boundaries from the beginning. Because I always remember, the boundaries that you set in the mirror that you hold of yourself, somebody else has to either match that, and if they can't match it, then guess what that means? They can understand your problems and respect your boundaries, but if they choose not to do that, then you know what Spirit's telling you to do. Confirmation. Keep it moving. And he was like, that all makes sense, man. Thanks. What's your Instagram? I love you all. Have a beautiful day. Now I'm out for a minute. Fasting.